What's good, y'all? All right, part two of the SHF Ahsoka review. So, real quick, you can see I got this poncho on her. I totally forgot to mention this in part one. She does come with her own poncho. This is not it. This is a custom one I got off of eBay. So, shout outs to Zaza866 on eBay. Shout outs to the eBay homie. Appreciate you, man. This is a far better poncho than the one she comes with. I'm going to show you guys the one she comes with really quick. This is the one she comes with, and this thing is a mess. I'm sorry, SHF, but you guys should be doing better on stuff like this now. Now, the hood on this one is wired, which is nice. It has a nice big hood. And like the overall material looks pretty nice. I like that it is frayed. It has like that frayed pattern at the end. But yeah, man, I think it's a little bit dark in order to match the show. I don't think it should be quite this dark. I think the one that she has on is a lot more accurate, and it's really stiff. There's no wire except for like in the hood. So like this is very stiff. I'm not even gonna like bother putting it on her. I'll just have some link to like some other reviews where people show it off. But this thing is a mess, so I'm not even gonna bother with this one. That's why I got this custom one off of eBay, and as you can see, I think it looks really, really great on her. Yeah, I just love the way it looks. It sits on her very nice. You can see I have the hood down right now. This one is wired, so you can pull it up if you want. And it looks really, really nice. Like it conforms around her head very nicely. Like you can mess with it. It's got a wire and it just looks really great. And I think like the overall size is a lot more accurate. It's a lot less baggy and stiff than that other one, because this one also does have its own wire. And there's like a little clip that holds it together just below the hood, so you can unsnap that if you want. And then this part is wired. These two sides in the front are wired all the way down. And yeah, it works a lot better. Here's how it is from the back. But yeah, this is an awesome, awesome custom poncho. So, shout outs to my guy. I'll try to leave a link to his eBay shop in the description if you guys want to check that out. But overall, I think this is a lot better poncho. She's going to have a lot better posability with this particular poncho on. Yeah, and it's pretty nice material, as you see. Like my only small nitpick with it is that on the inside, the material does get a little bit thinner compared to the outside. So like sometimes you can see a lot of light like shining through and it looks like kind of thin. But I mean, other than that, it's a fantastic poncho and I love it. So that's the one I would recommend if you guys are able to get it. But yeah, let's go ahead and do size comparisons real quick. Let's get some in here. All right. For SHF comparisons, we got the SHF Dragon Ranger on this side. Stand, sir, thank you. And then we have the Masked Rider Blade from Kamen Rider. Looking very nice. Let's back that up so you guys can see that. There you go. All right, so I really want to do size comparisons because one thing I want to mention is that she is a little on the big side. I'm not sure why SHF decided to upscale her so much, but she is, a little bit bigger than your average SHF figure. As a matter of fact, she's actually bigger than the Mafex figure, which is like very surprising. For a Black Series, here is a Phase 1 Clone Trooper. All right, so there you go. And yeah, so you can see she's already like taller than Iron Man. And she's not too much shorter than that Phase 1 Trooper. I mean, I guess that works, but she's definitely on the tall side. Rosario Dawson is supposed to be about 5'7". And to give you an idea, Ray Park, who plays Darth Maul, is supposed to be about 5'9". So he should be like 2 inches taller than her. And this SHF version of him, as you see right now, is actually smaller than her. So yeah, the scaling on her, a little bit off. That was like one of my main caveats with this figure, is that she is a little too tall. But yeah, there she is with SHF Maul and Padawan Obi. So you can see them compared. And yeah, I definitely don't think she should be taller than Maul or Obi-Wan, to be honest. I mean, Obi-Wan's not that tall either, but I still don't think she's taller than him. For Mafex, we have the comic Daredevil. And for another Black Series, we'll bring in Reva, the third sister. All right, so you can see how those compare. And yeah, she's a little bit tall, but it's nice to see that he's at least taller than her. Reva is like around the same height. She might be actually a little shorter than Ahsoka there. Let's bring in McFarlane, we have DC Rebirth Deathstroke and Raven. All right. And obviously they're going to be a little bit bigger than her, so that's appropriate. That's good. So that's nice. For a Vader comparison, we have the Black Series Duels in Darth Vader. You can see she's like almost the same height, like only a little bit shorter than him, which is definitely not accurate. So yeah, SHF messed up a little bit on the scale. For another Mafex, here is the Miles Morales from Into the Spider-Verse. So there's those two, all right. So yeah, definitely a bit on the tall side. We got a taller Ahsoka this time. For Marvel Legends, we have the retro card Peter Parker with a Maximum Spider-Man Peter Parker head on. And we have the Prowler, Walmart exclusive Prowler. All right, so there's those two. For some more Star Wars, we have Count Dooku and the Tiburon Station Obi-Wan from Black Series. All right, so yeah, you can see she's a little taller than she should be, but it is what it is. For some Marvel Legends, here is the Integrated Suit Tom and Marvel Legends MJ from No Way Home. And yeah, that's going to do it. So thank you guys for watching the size comparisons, and